everybody, welcome back to Let's Talk Physical Media. I am your host, John. This is the weekly news show where you guessed it, we talk about everything in the world of physical media. And it actually turned out to be a very busy news week in the world of physical media. And I wanted to start it off with Jurassic Park 2025. We have a brand new Jurassic Park film hitting theaters, and Universal's trying to capitalize that on a little bit, play with our nostalgia, and they're deciding that they're going to re-release the Jurassic Park 4K Blu-rays in two separate 4K steelbook trilogy sets. And I actually have the previous 4K Blu-ray box set. Actually, this is two box sets ago because I know that they did another one when Dominion came out. It includes Jurassic Park, The Lost World of Jurassic Park 3, and then, of course, Jurassic World. And we've gotten two more Jurassic Park films since then. The problem is, I'm very excited that they're going to be releasing these 4K steelbooks, and they're going to include Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, which is something that these 4K Blu-rays didn't have. And these 4K Blu-rays, I just watched Jurassic Park a few weeks ago, actually, because me and David, aka Shamrock Balls, are doing a Steven Spielberg video pretty soon here on the channel, if you guys are following along with the Let's Talk Movie podcast. So I've been rewatching some Steven Spielberg films, catching up on some that I haven't seen, rewatched Jurassic Park, and that 4K Blu-ray, yeah, it's really not that great. So a Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos upgrade is something that first film definitely needs. Now, the sequels, they're a little bit better than the original Jurassic Park, but here's the thing. I only really want to upgrade Jurassic Park, the original 1993 Jurassic Park, one of Steven Spielberg's best films. I have no desire to update The Lost World of Jurassic Park. In fact, I fucking hate The Lost World of Jurassic Park. That's my least favorite Steven Spielberg film. Jurassic Park 3 is fine. Jurassic World is alright. I would say that's the second best of them. Dominion's horrible. Fallen Kingdom, horrible. I don't like those movies at all. I have no desire to see the next one, even though Scarlett Johansson's in it. I'm sure I will, but I really don't have any desire. I just wanted an upgrade to Jurassic Park, and I would just like to buy the original Jurassic Park. I'm fine with all my other 4K Blu-rays for the other ones. But unfortunately, they're coming in these two trilogy sets. They are coming out on June 17th, and I know people are thrilled. I'm really excited too, and FOMO might get the better of me, and I might get the original trilogy on 4K Blu-ray just because, I really want to see the original Jurassic Park in Dolby Vision and in, with the new Dolby Atmos track. But of course, them being in that 4K trilogy box set, I'm forced to buy 2 and 3, which I would rather not do. So I might hold off. June's a very expensive month as it is. June 24th of next week, we just got an announcement for St. Elmo's Fire coming to 4K Blu-ray for its 40th anniversary. This was directed by Joel Schumacher, a big Brat Pack film from the 1980s. Emilio Estevez, Demi Moore, the great John Parr song, which I think is way better than the film itself, even though I really do enjoy St. Elmo's Fire. Now, am I going to be grabbing this one on 4K Blu-ray on June 24th from Sony Pictures? Again, probably not, because June's such an expensive month. I already have pre-ordered for that month Brazil, Sorcerer, the Sean Connery 4K Blu-ray collection, The Nice Guys from Second Sight, Dark City's coming out that month as well. So, if I get anything, it'll probably be St. Elmo's Fire, just because I haven't seen it in years, and it's a Sony 4K Blu-ray release, so I'm sure it's going to be at least decent quality. And again, St. Elmo's Fire, that song is fantastic. So if you haven't heard that song in a while, check that one out. And the 4K Blu-ray comes out on June 24th. My wallet is just, it's upset with me right now. My bank account, I'm getting a lot of dirty looks from them, even though they're inanimate objects. They're just really upset with the amount of money I'm spending on physical media. Can't help myself, and you guys know how this goes. And then, of course, FOMO gets the better of us. And that's not all that was announced this week. Also, Air America, of all films, is going to be getting what looks like a beautiful 4K steelbook that's coming out on June 10th. So more movies coming out in June as well. This is another one I haven't seen in years, so I might grab this one, but probably not on day one, just because, again, it's not a movie I remember necessarily loving. I remember I enjoyed it, but obviously I didn't love it because I haven't run back to it in so long. And we also got Arrow Video's announcements for July 2025, with the big one being Sylvester Stallone's Cobra, which is one of the cheesiest 1980s films you'll ever see, but I absolutely love this movie. I have the Scream Factory Blu-ray right here. It took me a long time to catch up to it. It's just a 1980s cheese fest, and in the best way possible. I mean, he plays a cop, Sylvester Stallone, but he's like a super cop, almost like a superhero. He's got his own car, he's got his own outfit. He doesn't blend in with the other cops. When things get really bad, they don't call in the SWAT team. They call in Cobra, and he comes in there and just bangs out one-liner after one line. "You're a disease, and I'm the cure." I mean, just ridiculous. But I can't wait for that to come out on 4K Blu-ray. Also, Narc is going to be coming to 4K Blu-ray for my friends over in the UK. That already came to 4K Blu-ray here in the US last year. So I think it's a great 4K Blu-ray. I really think they fixed a lot of the issues that I had with Narc to begin with, which is like that just early 2000s filter that they put over things that made the movie look ugly. The 4K Blu-ray fixed everything and actually made that film look beautiful, in my opinion. Great Ray Liotta performance in there as well. So definitely check out Narc if you've never seen it. And hey, it's coming to 4K Blu-ray for my UK friends, so that's always a good thing. The Stuff is going to be coming to 4K Blu-ray. Arrow had already released this on Blu-ray in the past. This is one I will get on 4K Blu-ray. Probably not day one like Cobra, but I'll pick this one up eventually just because I really enjoy the stuff. Don't necessarily think it's like a 10 out of 10 film, but still, I enjoy it. The UK is also going to be getting Zombie Flesh Eaters, which is something that I've never seen before. Crumb Catcher is another one coming to the US and UK and Canada, I believe. And then last but not least is the Night Watch collection. So we got a pretty good amount of announcements from Arrow Video. I just think that Cobra really stands out for July. And you know what? That's fine. July, maybe that'll be a month where we can regroup a little bit because there's not too much announced for July yet. I really think the stuff that stands out for July 2025 are Barry Lyndon, Clueless coming out on July 8th. Then, of course, Small Soldiers coming out on July 22nd. And now Cobra coming to 4K Blu-ray. So July, maybe we'll be able to save a little bit of money in July and regroup because, you know, fall's right around the corner. And then who knows what we're going to be getting for spooky season. So we got so much. I'm glad to see that. July might be a little bit of a lesser month, but still got some great releases. I mean, Clueless, Cobra, movies I didn't really imagine coming to 4K Blu-ray like this. Very happy about that. And that's all the stuff that was announced this week, but I want to talk about a little bit of rumors that have been going around. Apparently, Scream and Shout Factory are going to announce their releases for July themselves this upcoming Monday, April 28th, but that hasn't stopped anyone from putting out rumors about what's going to be coming to 4K Blu-ray. I don't like to necessarily say this stuff is coming to 4K Blu-ray until it's actually been officially announced. Look at what's going on with Lethal Weapon on 4K Blu-ray. I don't think that's coming out this Tuesday, guys. You know, I got everything else from Warner Brothers, you know, the 3 Clint Eastwood movies coming to 4K Blu-ray this Tuesday as well. And nothing, not even a press release about Lethal Weapon coming to 4K this Tuesday. I don't think it's true. I don't think it's happening. We'll just have to wait and see. I think it's been delayed. So, you know, that stuff does happen. So I don't like to announce things until they're really official. But hey, we can always talk about the rumors. And supposedly Scream and Shout Factory are going to be working on Chopping Mall coming to 4K Blu-ray. Now this one, I'm like, is that true? Because Vestron Films released a Blu-ray. I think it's actually Vestron Films #1 a few years ago. Chopping Mall, another great cheesy 1980s film if you haven't seen that one. They've also been talking about Ghosts of the Fireflies coming to 4K Blu-ray. That's another great Studio Ghibli film. I think, is that Miyazaki? I could be wrong on the director on that one, but that is one of the saddest animated films of all time. I have that Blu-ray. Do I want to watch it on 4K Blu-ray? Do I want to go through that emotional roller coaster again? I think I'm ready to get hurt again, so we'll probably do that. Battle Beyond the Stars, not something I'm too interested in. Abigail coming to 4K Blu-ray, that's great. That's already gotten a 4K Blu-ray release from another studio overseas, but that's cool that it'll be getting a US release, I believe. Alexander, starring Colin Farrell. I know people love that movie. I don't particularly enjoy that movie, but hey, that's supposedly going to be coming as well. And then the big one is Place Beyond the Pines. This is a movie I never watched until I actually started this YouTube channel. So I don't remember who it was. If you're still watching the YouTube channel, say, hey, I was the guy who recommended Place Beyond the Pines to you. But anyway, it was recommended to me. I got the Blu-ray and I reviewed it here for the channel, and I love that movie. That movie is one of the most underrated films in history of film. And to see that finally going to get in the 4K Blu-ray treatment that it absolutely deserves, I couldn't be happier about that. So these are just rumors right now. This is something that we'll probably talk more about on the Tuesday live show, the Q&A live show. We'll probably get into that a little bit. And then, of course, next week on Let's Talk Physical Media when this stuff becomes official. Like, Bring It On, we talked about before it got officially announced, and then it actually didn't get officially announced for a couple months later. The rumors were true, but it just took a few extra months. So, again, you know, take these rumors with a grain of salt. Who knows if they're really coming or not? We'll have to wait and see. It's the same thing with like Ace Ventura Pet Detective supposedly coming to 4K Steelbook. I'm praying that that's true, and I don't even believe in God, and I'm still praying that that's true because I absolutely love Ace Ventura Pet Detective. You guys know that if you saw me and David, a.k.a. Shamrock's Balls, review of Ace Ventura Pet Detective. You know that I'm a huge fan. You know that he's a huge fan, and I'm sure a lot of you guys following this channel are big Jim Carrey, Ace Ventura fans as well, so let's get our fingers crossed that that one comes to fruition. But, you know, those are just rumors again. Take them with a grain of salt, and that's all I got for you guys this week on Let's Talk Physical Media. I hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and if you did, make sure you guys get out in those streets and tell your friends about us. And then, of course, we have channel memberships, guys. So if you want to become a friend of the channel, a producer for the channel like John Doe Juggalo, or even a channel director like Nicholas Head, Uncle V, and Kevin Kruger, you could do that. Or you could bump it up to the bankroll tier like Frank from Frank's Media Reviews and Mr. Smelly Potato. But of course, guys, if you got no money to throw away, we don't mind at all. We just hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, well, we'll be seeing you around.